in 9th standard as well. Okay. So this is the first chapter that we are going to study. That is the motion chapter as per your syllabus. This first chapter. Okay. So in this chapter, the first topic that is present is the distance and displacement. Ayan, Nahid, Farhan, am I clear? Am I completely audible? Is there any lag or not?
Yes, sir.
Chalo, that's good. Okay. So yeah, let's start the thing first. Okay. So all of you, let me tell you one thing before this distance and displacement. So in the motion chapter, this chapter is completely based on the moving of an object. Yes or no? Motion means moving of an object. Yes or no? Ayan, Farhan, and Nahid.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
that's why these terms, the distance, displacement, speed, velocity, acceleration, these terms will be there in this chapter. Okay. So let's start with the first term, that is the most basic term to understand the motion chapter, that is distance. What do you mean by distance, bacho? Please tell me. Ayan, Nahid, and Farhan, all of you, this is an open question. Please answer. Don't worry, don't have to think like if I'm going to judge you on the basis of your answer. There is no need to think about it. Okay. So it's just an open interaction so that you can interact with me as much as possible. Okay, bacho? Anything?
No, sir.
ठीक है फरहान. Ayan, आप बताओ. Do you have any idea?
No, sir.
No. Nahid, do you have?
Can I know the question? I didn't hear.
I'm saying that. What do you mean by distance? What do you understand by distance term in the physics? Or general, real life as well. Doesn't matter. It should be according to the physics.
Distance is like like how far is the object, and that's the
Okay.
distance.
Yeah. So you are a little bit close, but let me tell you once again, Micho. So suppose that these are 2 points. These are 2 points A and B. Okay. So the first, this is the path that you have. Okay. Okay. So this is the path that is there to reach from point A to point B or from B to point A. Okay. So it means that the path taken by the object to complete its journey. Okay. So in the distance path, everything that you have taken, every step that you have taken while completing the journey will be considered in distance. Clear, everyone? Farhan, Ayan, Nahid, okay?
Sir.
Yeah. So distance is the term that is, you can say that is the path taken by the object from point A to point B. Okay. Actual path. It means that it will cover all these steps that you have taken, either in backward or forward direction. It doesn't matter. Right? So, okay. So let's understand about the distance, Vachu. So that is the first. Distance. So distance means, just a second, actually my pen got stuck. Okay. Okay. So distance of a body, the actual length of the path covered by a moving object or body, irrespective of the direction direction in which body travels. Okay, so the actual path that you have taken, or by like basically that basically a moving body has taken to complete the journey, and it doesn't matter that in which direction it is moving. It is calculated. You have to add all the direction. Okay, it means that if a body is moving in this direction, so suppose 10 meter, it has gone in the forward direction. After gone from here, so it has moved again 10 meter. So what should be the distance at once it has made a return journey? 10 meter and 10 meter what should be the value of the total distance, Bichu? Ayan, Nahid, and Farhan.
Sorry,
Yes,
what?
sir.
I'm asking, suppose if a body is moving in this direction of of a distance of 10 meter, right? And after that, this body has made its return, and again 10 meter, he has covered 10 meter in the opposite direction. So what should be the distance as per the definition? What should be the value of the distance?
20?
Sir, 0
Okay,
meters.
Farhan said 0. Ayan said
20 meters.
20 meter. Nahid,
20.
20. Yes, it's 20. Farhan here, I've told you na, it doesn't matter, irrespective of the direction. Okay, everything irrespective of the direction, whether it's going in the forward or in the backward, distance will always be calculated. Okay, distance will also be added. Okay, clear, Ayan and Nahid and Farhan?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Okay. Okay, very good. So let's talk about some points that is basically the properties of distance. So distance is a scalar quantity. How many of you know scalar quantities? Do you have any idea, Bacho? What do you mean by scalar quantities? Do you have any idea?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Farhan, please tell me, dear, what do you mean by scalar quantities?
Sir, scalar quantity means it only gives the magnitude of something.
Absolutely correct. So it means that the quantities which have only magnitude. So distance does not depend on the direction. Distance depends on the magnitude. Okay. Only magnitude is associated with distance. Am I clear to all of you?
Yes,
Please
sir.
let me. Okay, sure. Okay. Next thing, that is distance. Basically, of the distances, distance cannot be negative of a moving body. If a body is moving, it will always have a positive value of distance. Okay, distance basically adds up. Doesn't matter in which of the direction the body is moving. Okay, distance always adds up, right, everyone? Distance does cannot the distance of a moving body cannot be zero or negative. Ayan, Farhan, Nahid, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. Okay. Next thing that is for the distance is how many of you know distance is measured by which of the following instrument? Do you have any idea? Which instrument do we use to measure the distance?
Graph.
Ayan, graph. You are saying graph, dear Ayan?
Like I'm not really sure, but I just
Chalo,
said it.
कोई बात, no worries, no worries. No, graph is not the correct answer, Ayan. चलो कोई बात नहीं, that's okay that you have even like given the attempt. Nahid and Farhan, do you know?
No, sir.
चलो ठीक है. अच्छा, before that, let me tell you the SI unit for the distance. SI means International Systems of Units. Basically, distance, the SI unit of distance is meter, okay, and it is denoted by m, small m. Okay, everyone, is this clear to all of you? Please let me know once.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts
Yes,
so
sir.
far?
No.
No, sir.
Chalo, that's great. Okay. So next thing that is that I was asking is that basically, so distance is measured by odometer. You must have seen in the vehicles that there is a meter installed in the dashboard. It continuously moves. Like sometimes it is digital, sometimes it is analog. You must have seen. Have you seen that thing in the bike,
Yeah.
in the cars, in the buses?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that is the odometer that basically measures the distance. Okay. Odometer. Please let me know if this is clear to all of you or not.
Yes, sir, it is.
Any doubt so far to anybody?
No, sir. No, sir.
Sure. Check. Check it. Okay, so this is the basic things for the distance quantity. Okay. Now let's understand what do you mean by displacement. Okay. And after that, we'll understand the numericals based on this thing. Okay. Okay. So how many of you know, Bacho, what do you mean by displacement? Do you have any idea? Nahid, Farhan, and Ayan?
What, sir?
I'm asking, what do you understand by displacement term? Do you have any idea, Ayan, Farhan, and Nahid?
Sir, displacement means how far is the object from the starting point?
Mhm. From the starting point. Yes, you can say, but one something is missing, Ayan. Farhan. Chalo, koi baat nahi. I will complete it. No worries. At least you have answered. That's a very good thing. Nahid and Ayan, do you have any idea?
No, sir.
Chalo, theek hai. So displacement is the shortest path between the initial point and the final point. Okay, in the same direction. Okay, along with the direction. So displacement means when a body moves from one position to another position. Okay, the shortest path between the initial and final point is called as displacement. Okay, the shortest path. Just a second, actually. Yeah. Between final point, initial and final position ले लेते हैं, not point. Position of the body. along with direction. Displacement. Okay. So if we talk about the first point related on the displacement topic, that is displacement is a vector quantity. Vector means it has both magnitude as well as direction. Okay, Ayan, Farhan, and Nahid, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, very good. Okay. Next thing about the displacement is, everyone, that the displacement of a moving body can be negative as well as zero. Okay. Okay, everyone. Nahid, Farhan, and Ayan, is this clear? Displacement of a moving body can be negative as well as zero. Okay. Is this clear to all of you? Please let me know once.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts so far?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. So displacement of a moving body can be zero as well as negative. Okay. Next thing for the displacement is, everyone, that displacement is also measured in meters. SI unit for the displacement is meters, similar to the distance. Yes, everyone? Yes or no? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Chalo, theek.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so clear, everyone? Okay. So there is a relationship between distance and displacement, that is displacement will always be less than or equal to maximum be equal to distance. This is a very important relationship here, all of you. So displacement of a moving body will always be less than or equal to distance. Okay. Is this clear to all of you? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Any doubt so far to anybody? Please let me know. Just a moment. Let me paste some pictures so that you can understand the thing. What? Okay, everyone. So you can see this thing, that in this question, in this figure, that this is your home, this is your friend's home, suppose. Okay. So, and you have to go to your friend's home. You have two options. Either you go by road, that is a longer path, or either you go using a shortcut that is straightly connected to your friend's home and your home. Okay. So if you have gone through this path, so this path will be considered as distance because this is the actual path. Yes or no, everyone? This is the actual path. Ayan, Farhan, Nahid, yes or no? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But instead of going through this path, you have not taken this path. You have gone through this path. That is a straight path that is between your home and your friend's home. Okay. As I've told you, that the shortest path between the initial and final point will be considered as displacement. So this is the shortest path. You can directly see this is a longer path and this is the shortest path. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's
Yes,
why
sir.
this path will be considered as displacement. It means that you can have multiple paths. Among all the multiple paths, the shortest one between the initial and final point will be considered as displacement. Bacho. Clear, everyone? Please let me know once yes or no.
Yes.
Any doubt so far to anybody?
No, sir.
Suppose everyone, just a second, suppose everyone, this path is not available. Suppose only this is the path that is available. So what should be the distance and what should be the displacement, everyone? Please tell me. Yes, everyone?
Hmm. How will we say the distance?
Yes, Nahid, you said something?
How will we say the distance?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just asking that suppose this path is not available, this is the only path that is present. So this will be the distance, obviously, because you have only one path. In this case, what should be the displacement? This path is not present, only this path is present. So what should be the displacement, Bacho, if this path is only present here? Ayan, Farhan,
The
Nahid.
path displacement.
Yes, Nahid, you said something?
The path is the distance displacement itself.
Yes, absolutely correct. So this path is distance as well as displacement because this is the shortest path and the actual path that is present. Yes or no, everyone? No other path is present now. So this will be the shortest in this case because I'm already said this thing that I've already said this thing that this path is not available. Okay. Only this path is present. So this is the only path that is present. So this will be distance as well as displacement. Yes or no? Okay. Clear,
Yes.
Nahid, Ayan, Farhan?
Yeah.
Sir.
Any
Yes,
doubt
sir.
so far to anybody? So you can verify this equation, this equality from this. I've told you that in this case, when the first case, this displacement path is present. So distance is greater than displacement, obviously, because displacement is the shortest path. Clear? Yes or no? Distance
Yes,
and
sir.
both distance and displacement
Yes.
in the first case, both are unequal. It means that displacement is lesser, distance is larger. Yes or no? Farhan, Nahid, Ayan, is this clear? Yes or no?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
But if I say this thing that displacement part is not here, only distance part is here. So please tell me, this is the thing that is getting valid here? Displacement can be equal to distance because in this case, distance and displacement both are same. Yes or no, Nahid and Ayan?
Yes.
Now
Yes,
it's
sir.
clear to all of you.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Sure, that's
Yes,
great. Sure, that's great. That's great. Just allow me a second. Okay. So that's why this one more thing, keep this thing in mind. Displacement of a moving body cannot be greater than distance. Okay. Displacement cannot be greater than distance at any cost. The maximum what could happen is that distance can be equal, displacement can be equal to distance. Clear?
Yes.
Any doubt so far to anybody? Please let me know once.
No.
no,
No
Is
sir.
doubt.
this
No, sir.
Farhan? Do you have any doubt here?
No, sir.
Chalo, ठीक है. I think you have some unstable internet.
Yes, sir.
चलो ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, no worries. Okay, so this is the case. So just give me 1 second. Let me take some questions based on this thing. Okay. Okay, everyone. So this is the first question that we are going to discuss. So let me discuss this question first. Acha, one more thing, everyone. Suppose this is the direction of a moving body. Okay, so your body is moving in a straight line in this direction. Okay, so if we are calculating distance, if a body is going in this direction and then suddenly it is going in the backward direction, in the reverse direction, so the sign will not be the part of distance. If I'm saying 100 meter in this direction and same 100 meter in this direction, okay, distance, what should be the distance, everyone? Farhan,
200.
Ayan, and Nahid. Yes, tell me.
200.
200 by Ayan, 200 by Nahid. Farhan, what's your answer?
Yes, sir.
What's your answer for this, dear?
Sir, 200.
Yes, absolutely 200, because we will not consider that in which direction it is going. But if we are targeting displacement, everyone, so the object has started from this point and it has gone 100 centimeter in the right direction, and after that it has taken a U-turn and it has basically gone back to the same point from which it has started. So what will be the displacement, bacho?
The both are the displacement or something.
Okay, Nahid said 100 meter. Farhan and Ayan,
Yes, sir.
yes, what should be the displacement, bacho?
Displacement is 0.
Okay, Farhan said 0. Ayan, aap batao.
100 meters.
100 meter. So the Farhan gave the right answer. Okay. So whenever we are dealing with the vector quantities, that is displaced, because distance is a scalar, so it doesn't matter in which direction you are going. But in displacement, because it is a vector quantity, it matters in which of the following direction you are going. So in the motion chapter, bacho, we assume that this direction as positive. It's up to us. You can take this direction as negative and this direction as positive. It's up to you. Okay, it's not a mandatory case. You have to take the rightward. So, but it's generally taken. So that's why we assume that rightwards direction is positive, leftwards direction is negative. So if you are adding both the terms, 100 meter, negative of 100 meter, so it will be 0, yes or no, everyone? So displace, if you can also see this thing, that according to the definition, the initial and final point both are same. So we are to get the displacement, we basically subtract them to make, basically we take the difference. So if you are saying that if you are standing at point A and again you get to you get back to point A, so A minus A will be what? 0. Nahid and Ayan, Farhan, is this clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's why when we deal with displacement, if you are taking any of the direction as positive, so the reverse direction will be negative for that. Okay,
Okay.
clear?
Yes, sir.
Chalo, theek hai. So let's do this question, everyone. Question is saying a particle is moving along a circular path of radius r. So this is the circular path of radius r. Okay, and we have to calculate the displacement after a half circle. Okay, so everyone, first of all, suppose that your object is here, that is point A. Okay, so if I basically make a complete round of this circle, what will be the distance? Can anybody tell me what will be the distance in this case if I make a complete round?
What's the distance
Hmm.
of the circle?
If I basically make a round of the circle, what should be the distance in one round?
It's
Sir, are you asking the formula?
No. I'm asking the value.
but so how will we measure it?
Acha dekho. So Farhan and Ayan and Nahid, when you go along the circumference of the circle, what is the value of circumference of the circle? If the r is the radius, what is the value of the circumference perimeter of the circle? What is the formula?
2 pi r.
2 pi r. So you are going along the boundary, or you can say the circumference of the circle, and our radius is r. So obviously the distance will be 2 pi r. Na bacho? You have made one complete circle, so one complete circle will be 2 pi r. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Okay.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
what will be the displacement in one round?
Sir, 0.
Okay, Farhan said 0. Nahid and Ayan, please tell me.
0 also.
Okay,
0.
Nahid said 0. Ayan said 0. Yes, absolutely correct. Because you have get back to the point from which you have started. Initial and final points are same. Okay. Initial and final points are same. So it means that your distance and displacement have these values. But we have to calculate half circle. I just wanted to tell you about the full circle so that you can easily understand the half circle. Okay, that's why I've taken this. So displacement, sorry, distance in half circle, everyone. What should be the distance in half circle? Ayan, Farhan, and Nahid.
Yes, sir.
Pi r,
Yes, Ayan, you said 2 pi r or pi r?
pi r,
Pi r by Ayan. Okay, Farhan, आप बताओ. Nahid,
Sir, pi r.
pi r by Farhan. Nahid, आप?
Same.
Same. This is absolutely correct. 2 pi r is the complete circle, so it has divided by 2. By 2, that is pi r. Okay. If it calculate the displacement now in this, so pi, what is the value of pi, everyone? 3.14 r,
3.14 or 22 by 7.
22 by 7. Yeah. So we are taking 3.14 so that we can easily compare the distance and displacement. Okay. Displacement in half circle. What should be the displacement in half circle? Do you have any idea, Bacho?
Sir, displacement of Sir, the diameter of the circle.
Okay, Farhan said diameter of the circle. Ayan, up. Farhan, dear, are you making notes of these classes, dear?
Yes, sir.
Check, check.
I I don't know the answer of this.
Okay, ठीक है, Ayan. What about you, Nahid?
I also couldn't find it out.
Check. Okay. So basically, dear, so right now, if we have two paths to complete to go at point B. So this is the point B. The question is saying half circle. So half circle is this point B, yes or no? So you can see this thing that this is the line that is joining this thing. Okay. So this part will be our radius and this part will be our. So everyone, I have taken the I have taken this part as pi r because this is the value of pi r, yes or no? And this is another path that is present, that is directly a straight line from point A to point B, that is r plus r will be 2r. So Nahid and Ayan and Farhan, which of the following this will be considered as displacement, 3.14 hour or 2 hour?
2 hour.
2 hour.
2 hour.
2 hour.
Okay. Yes, obviously it's 2 hour, bacho, because 3.14 is greater. So, but if we talk about the displacement is always going to be lesser than the distance, or it can be maximally be equal to distance. Okay. So in this case, 2 hour is the correct answer. Please let me know, bacho, if this is clear to you or not. Any doubt so far to anybody?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Chalo, theek hai. That's great. Okay, so this will be the last question of this class, and I'm just giving you 1 minute to solve this. Okay, so please try at least. Don't worry about the correct or wrong answer. Just at least give it a try. This one. Yes, everyone. What is the correct answer?
Sir, I did not understand the question.
चलो ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. Farhan, I will explain. Ayan, Nahid,
Yes, sir.
what should be the correct answer, बच्चों? Just
Uh, I also did not understand the question.
okay, okay, ठीक है. Nahid, do you have any idea here?
No, sir. I didn't
No.
understand the question.
चलो ठीक. Let me tell you what. ठीक है. So question is saying that numerical ratio. Ratio means both like basically fraction. Okay. So displacement to distance. Okay. So I've told you about the inequality in this class itself. Displacement will be less than or equal to distance. Okay. So as you can see this thing, if I need displacement to distance, it means that displacement should be numerator, distance should be in denominator. So what I will do is that I will divide both the sides by distance. Okay. Okay. So this will cancel obviously. So you can see this thing, displacement equals to 1. So you can see this thing, displacement by distance is less than 1 or equal to 1. Okay. So you can see this thing, always less than 1 is absolutely wrong. Equal to 1 or more than 1, no. More than, it cannot be more than 1. It should be less than 1. Always more than 1, it's also wrong. It should be equal to 1 or less than 1. So D is the correct option. Please let me know if everybody is clear to you. Please let me know, bacho.
Yes, sir.
Is this clear to all of you, bacho? Please let me know once.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt so far to anybody?
No, sir.
Nahid,
No,
Ayan,
sir.
and Farhan. Clear?
No, sir.
ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. So, bacho, from this, okay, so as you can see this thing, that okay, so what I was telling her, कि after this class, na, bacho, you will be having an assessment of 5 MCQ questions on the app itself, okay? So you have Okay, when you go on the app, there will be an assessment active on of this topic, distance and displacement. You have to go through that assessment, bacho. So you have that assessment will assess you how much you have grasped in the class, and how much you are having the understanding of this topic, and on which part you have to focus. Okay, so is this clear to all of you? Okay,
Yes, sir.
so and one more thing, I will be giving you 2 or 3 questions for your homework. You have to solve in a notebook and update and upload the same on the solutions on the app. Okay, so that I can understand, like I can see whether you are getting the are able to solve the questions or not. Okay, so from each after the completion of every topic, you will be having assessment of 5 MCQ questions, bacho. Okay.